It's comedian Ronnie Ray. I'm joined by my other comedian friends. This is Comedians Who Love Comedy. My man James Fisher Jr. is in the building. My man Mars Timms. We're going to play a game called, it's only for comics, man. Comics don't even want to know this shit. We're going to play a game called Host Feature Headline. Meaning we're going to pick 3 comics out of the comedy realm and put them in a position as Host Feature Headline. Today, we're going to do 3 of my favorite guys. Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, Martin Lawrence. Now, I kind of know where this is going. That hosting part I know, but that last 2 is going to be rough business.
Okay.
Mars, you go first. James went first.
Okay. Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle.
We love them all, too. My bad.
Yeah, absolutely love them all. But I'm going Martin Lawrence as the host because, you know, Def Jam comedy. Martin Lawrence,
host ever I've seen, man.
Yeah, that's my host. Because he's great. He's riffing. He can riff. He can go off the audience and do all that stuff. He's getting the crowd into it. He's getting the crowd warmed up. Martin Lawrence, hands down, is hosting it. And then I'm going Chris Rock. Then I'm going absolutely Chris Rock. Love C-Rock. Love all the family stuff that he talks about. I love how his comedy has evolved through the years. And I like his political stuff. He fluctuates on how political he wants to get at times, but I think he's a very smart dude. I love all of his political stuff. And then closing out, headlining, I'm going with, to me, the GOAT, Dave Chappelle. I just love everything about Chappelle and what he does. And at this point, nobody tells a story and keeps an audience captivated like Chappelle. He can hold you on his every word that he's saying. Yeah, that's the order that I'm going in.
All right. So you saying Martin, Chris Rock,
Dave Chappelle.
James.
I agree with Dave Chappelle at the end. Just because, like I said, he does captivate the audience. He is a brilliant storyteller. This nigga disappeared for years, and then every time a YouTube video came out, people was like, "Oh, he's in Africa!" Like people was excited, and he still has that power.
Mm-hmm.
He has the power to be like, "Hey, I know my stuff's on Netflix, but they ain't paid me, so don't watch it."
Yeah.
And then they gave him the money so they can put it back on. Like he
Pay
has
that man his money.
He has that monopolizing power, so he definitely should be the headliner just because of like that and its relevancy. But I'm gonna switch the first 2 because while I will say that as a host for stand-up comedy, Martin is better. As a host for a show overall, I have to go with Chris Rock. Because if I'm thinking about Def Jam Martin, I love Def Jam Martin. He said some ill stuff. Like he just said some ill stuff that nowadays somebody be like, hold on, what? Like Chris Rock knows how to like I'm not saying clean it up. Like cause Martin nowadays clean it up too, but I'm just Chris Rock can reach more audiences, and he's always been able to reach more audiences. And I'm not talking about white and black. I'm talking about rich. I'm talking about poor. I'm talking about city. I'm talking about country. He knows how to reach multiple different peoples of multiple different statuses.
I see that.
And I think he would be an excellent host to not only if somebody, like none of these people are going to bomb, but if somebody bombed to bring it back, but also if somebody says some ill stuff, he can get on stage and make fun of it in a way where if somebody's uncomfortable, they'll get comfortable again.
Okay.
So Chris Rock hosting, and then Martin, because Martin is he's just a killer. He's just a killer. Automatic. Run Tell That is still one of my top 10 comedy specials of all. Martin is just, and he's always gonna be one of the funniest comedians ever to me. Even like, side note, y'all see Bad Boys 3?
Yeah.
It's good. It was better than it should have been.
Yep.
After waiting this long.
Mm-hmm.
So
Don't do no more though.
Don't do no more. So Martin in the middle, and then like I said, Chappelle at the end, just because like he just has that captivating power to captivate and galvanize the people. Like so, definitely put Chappelle.
Okay, so you said Rock,
Martin.
Okay,
Chappelle.
Now it's my turn. Okay. I've been hosting comedy shows for years, and I cannot not say as the host. Even if I thought he was the headliner, I gotta say Martin, because every time I host a comedy show, I have to watch. Like if I was doing this show tonight, if we would have had the show tonight, that's my side point. I have to go away. When I go away for like 10 minutes, I always watch a Def Jam clip of him, just because the energy this dude has, regardless of what that fucking surrounding is. He definitely stepped to the mantle after Robin Harris died. Took that shit.
He's undoubtedly the best.
He's the best host I've ever
undoubtedly
seen.
Yeah.
It might Steve Harvey think he is, but Martin smokes his ass.
Don't hate on Steve Harvey. I'm trying to get a job. Steve,
I'm just saying I'm the host with the most, baby. No, that dude was the baddest cat ever to me. Now, if I didn't see this dude's last special, I'd probably put him second. I have to have Chris Rock close because I seen
Tambourine.
Tambourine, the extended version.
It's good.
Dude, man, I'm like, yo, this ain't shit like the other one. We were fucking laughing like a motherfucker.
Tambourine was real.
He edited the fuck out of it, but Chappelle, I think when he comes out, he's gonna murder it. But Chris Rock is that professional. And I think this is all that he knows, and it's good because if he focus in on it and know what he's going against, he's gonna come with some of the best shit that he's ever had to do. So I'm going. I love them all.
That's an acceptable answer though, because Chris Rock, if you look at everybody's career, Chris Rock has been like at this height of doing comedy. I feel the longest, like at this height,
right?
Without many dips, dude.
I don't see. That's what I don't know about, because Chappelle's been doing it since he was a little.
He's been
kid.
doing it. I'm saying at this level.
A little kid.
That's what I'm saying.
He
At this
wasn't
level.
in New York.
Yeah.
Like Rock was. Rock had Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy took Rock and was like, "Yo, I'm going to L.A. You coming to L.A. too?" And that really helped his career. Whereas Chappelle was toiling around with like the rest of us, Jon Stewart's and Sarah Silverman's and all of them. And I just think he has more of a grounded voice of the people. Not saying that Rock
like I said, I agree with you more. I'm just explaining why his makes sense.
I don't have a break. It can go. It can flip flop to me, but if I had to do a show now after seeing the Tambourine extended, I was like, yo, this is what the fuck he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
He edited the fuck out of that first. Like, why he do this shit? Wasn't even that funny.
And I liked the first one.
It was cool, but then when I saw that shit, I was like,
the first one was cool, but yeah.
That's why I extended. I was like, okay. But then I know Chappelle can do anything. So it's like, yo, he is the best. So I'm going with Martin Lawrence as the host. The feature Dave Chappelle. No, people gonna be mad. He the GOAT, motherfucker. You even said it right here. Like shit.
I don't think Chris Rock is a bad one to go with.
That's the thing. You can't go wrong with any of them.
Yeah.
I take all three of them on the show in whatever order they want to go in. I don't give a fuck. I just want to be there.
Right.
Period.
And Martin Lawrence was a very good one to say, because people who don't know comedy, who just seen the movies, it's just like him, but it's just like, he can stand up with both of them.
Yeah.
Go back.
You let Chris Rock tell the story. He fucking smoked his ass. In Chicago right here, shit. Man, Chris Rock changed his whole shit. That's why he's closing my show. So, it's Martin Lawrence, Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock. Who do you pick, goddammit? Huh? Who you going with? Who you going with? I should have put that one.
Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac on the mother.
Chicago.
Host, feature, headline. That's the show. Leave a comment, subscribe, all that. We holler back. One. Comedians love comedy.